I thought Donald Trump winning the election was bad. I mean, what? Alright, hello. Okay, so, as you guys know, the New England Patriots are just on Sunday Night Football with Chris Collinsworth and Al Michaels, of course. And, Patriots just came from bye week, taking on the Seattle Seahawks, the Super Bowl rematch from a couple years ago. And, this was a good game. And I probably look at the results going, oh god, he's going to be like the many Patriot fans going to be whining, complaining about this game. No, the better team won. Simple as that. Obviously, I'm going to go into more details. I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah, better team won, bye. But a lot of the Patriots deserved to lose the game, put it that way. And they were fortunate near the end to, possibly tie the game and send it to overtime. So let's get to it, shall we? First off, let's go. Usually I go with the Patriots at first, but I'll actually go with the Seahawks. Props goes out to Russell Wilson. He played a hell of a game. He 25 for 37, 348 yards, 3 touchdowns. Played much better than he did on Monday Night Football against the Bills. And he didn't look so beat up, even though it still seemed like, I noticed MJ take from MJ from Sports Fan Entertainment. He mentioned an interesting point. Russell Wilson, I know, has been beat up, but I've noticed since he's been beat up, he hasn't really taken a lot of ability to basically run outside the pocket. You know what I mean? Like he's not as mobile as he could be, and maybe he is injured, and he's still banged up, and physically he just cannot do that. What else do we have? Other than that, the running game for Seattle was really quiet. They had was it Precise? I want to say that's his name right. If I say it wrong, I do apologize. 17 carries, 66 yards. That was it. I mean, Christine Michael had a few carries, didn't really do much, but this team hasn't really done much on the ground game since Thomas Rawls got injured about a month ago. So I'm not too surprised. But have a day. If you want to give a have a day to Russell Wilson, or you don't want to give it to him, here's another candidate you could give it to. Doug Baldwin. Yes. The man only had 6 catches for 59 yards, so close to 60 yards. 3 touchdowns. Do you think that Russell Wilson loved throwing the football to him? It's annoying as hell as a Patriot fan, but anyway. And I'm not trashing on Doug Baldwin. I think Doug Baldwin's a good receiver. I think obviously he's talented, but to me, I think to compare to a lot of teams in the NFL, he wouldn't be a number one receiver unless you're like the Rams, who are like haven't had a wide receiver in like over a decade. But anywho, just I don't know what else to say. I mean, they play very smart. I believe I don't think they turned the ball over once. No, they didn't. So they were turnover free. And I think it was John Madden that said something once that like whoever I think this is something like ridiculous. Like whoever has the less turnovers usually wins the game. And I'm sitting there like, duh. But anywho, and Hash Scott made all 4 of his field goals. So and also he did miss an extra point, which is kind of interesting. But one of his field goals, I will say, I believe it was in the first quarter. It was after the Patriots scored a touchdown. He got it from basically from easy possession. You know what I mean? What I mean by that is simply this: Gostkowski, because he's an idiot, kicked the ball out of bounds, and obviously, you kick the ball out of bounds, it's 40 yards to automatically to the receiving team. So they kind of had easy yardage, anyways, by that perspective. But I'm not gonna nitpick. But anywho, then we move on to the Patriots. All right, Tom Brady. Okay game for Brady. He didn't throw a touchdown, which was rare. He's first time all season. First time all season, he doesn't throw a touchdown. First time all season, he throws an interception, and I forgot who did he throw the football to? Interception. Oh, Sheed or Shed. Shed. I think Sheed. There you go. 22 for 32, 316 yards, no TDs, 1 interception, and again, it was very weird. Tom Brady not throwing a touchdown in this game. It's quite odd. And it wasn't so odd that he threw his first interception when, let's face it, we all knew it was going to happen. So, just once it happened, I was like, okay, it's out of the way. People can shut up about it and just move on, try to win the game. But then you go with LeGarrette Blount, who is the only offensive weapon really for, well, at least when it comes to touchdowns, obviously. LeGarrette Blount, 21 carries, 69 yards only, but 3 touchdowns. So if you had him on your fantasy football team, at least you're happy with 3 touchdowns. Then you head to Martellus Bennett, who has 7 receptions for 102 yards. Julian Edelman, 7 receptions for 99. Gronk only had 3 receptions. They did a decent job. At first, they had a hard time covering him in the first half or so, but then, Gronk was relatively quiet, especially near part of the end, which I'll get to right now. Patriots are driving. They're down by 7. It's like, what was it, like a minute to go in the game? They're at the goal line. A few shots. Brady fumbles. And I'm going, oh, Jesus. But somehow the Patriots recover it. They lose like a couple yards back. Brady goes for a shot to Gronk. Incomplete. That's the game. So yeah, Patriots lose this one 31-24. I want to see who are they playing next week. I'm really curious. And it's really weird too, because you think that the Patriots, who are coming off a bye week, they think, okay, well, they got a bye week. They just activated Dion Lewis from the PUP list, who didn't play this game. He was activated, but he didn't play. Found that a little odd. I know this week for picks, I did horrible, didn't I? I haven't checked. Yeah, I did. Oh my god, I only have 4 games right. This week was a crazy week when it came to trying to pick certain games. So I can't say I'm too surprised by that right there. But, yeah, see, I'm like, percentage-wise is 94 for me, usually. Oh, the Patriots, oh, there you go. Here are boosted Patriot fan spirits. Guess who the Patriots play next weekend? They go to they go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers, so that should be a win. I know they got close with the Cardinals, and the Cardinals have been a really weird team this year. It's like they could be a 500 team, which they are right now, 4-4, or they could be like have 6 wins in the season, and it's just they're a weird team. But yeah, that should be a win for the Patriots. Keyword should. And look at the bright side; they're still 7-2. They're tied with the best record in all of football. With this Kansas City Chiefs, with the Broncos, which, by the way, congratulations Broncos! You had the referees win you that game because of your boy stepped out of bounds after he got the blocked extra point. But you got 2 points. But whatever. You continue to be, to me, not that impressive with. I mean, your defense is obviously good and solid. I'm not going to trash you guys on that, but seriously, let's see how long you can still win with a mediocre to bad quarterback like Trevor Siemian. I mean, if I was freaking Gary Kubiak, I'd be like, hey, Paxton, want to throw some, receivers down there? Anyways, so the Patriots are 7-2. The tied with the Broncos, tied with the Chiefs. The Raiders had a bye week. They're also 7-2. So you have a lot of good, solid teams that are 7-2. I don't know why I was gonna say the Steelers. I don't know why. The Steelers are just 4-5 though. Oh my god. And then obviously you think the best record in all football, 8-1, are the Dallas Cowboys. So the Patriots are in good spirits right now. They're not too bad. I mean, you look at the AFC East. I mean, they're still better than the Bills. They're still better than the Dolphins, the Jets. Yeah, how'd the Bryce Petty experiment go today? Yeah. Anywho, and people are going to think, dude, you think Bryce Petty is the worst quarterback in the world? Don't shoot. No, I'd rather have Bryce Petty, who might have some potential, than Case Keenum in Los Angeles. At least I'm delusional like freaking Jeff Fisher, who's like, nah, Jared Goff is going to start. And they drafted him in the #1 overall pick. And I'm just rambling on now, so. Anywho, guys, Patriots got a loss tonight, I should say, pardon me. But they should win next week. They're facing the 49ers, who have won 1 game, and that was the first week of the season. Yeah, congratulations, Rams. You are that team. So they should get the victory there. And the Seahawks, do they have a bye week? Oh, no, they don't. They face Philly next week in Seattle. That should be an interesting game, but I probably think Seattle will match. I probably should just pick them after I'm done with this video. But anywho, that's it for me. Like I said, tough loss. Obviously, it's close. You're right there to possibly tie it, but overall, when you look at things, they still have a solid 7-2 record. They're still, I think, in my honest opinion, still dominating the AFC East. The AFC is kind of close, like as I mentioned, with the Chiefs, the Raiders, the Broncos. Ironically enough, the AFC West and the Chargers just continue to. But, anywho, Patriots are in good spirits right now. They're fine. You know, I'm not worried. I'm not going, oh my god, the end is coming. Like, I saw some people on Twitter going, oh my god, this is the worst thing in the world. And I'm sitting here going, we're 7-2. If we were 2-7, I'd cry myself to sleep. But, you know, 7-2, I'm fine with that. Okay? Calm down. And ironically enough, too, by the way, real quick, the Patriots are usually average, I'd say. They lose maybe like one game a year at home. But all their losses, two of them, both of them, have been at home. Now, granted, the first one again should have an asterisk because freaking LOL, Jacoby Brissett, but injured. But again, the Patriots deserve to lose this game. You know, just stupid mistakes, and their defense was way too soft too. Before I forget, like there's no reason why they could have. I mean, if you look at the stat line, their best receiver was their running back. Yes, precise. 7 receptions, 87 yards. That was their number one protective target. Ugh. And, you know, it just bothers me because it's like, okay, you have Chandler Jones, you get rid of him to motherfucking Arizona, and he's doing pretty well over there. You know, he and I knew he was. You know, I know that system, and the Bruce Arians system here in Arizona with the Cardinals. I'm like, yep, he's going to be fine. And then Jimmy Collins, I know we sent him as punishment to Cleveland, but he was playing all right. He wasn't playing too bad, but you know, obviously he wanted that Von Miller cheese, as I mentioned before, and we're like, nope. Anywho, that's it for this video. Patriots face the 49ers next week, and tough loss today, 7-2. But you know what? They have a good chance of being 8-2 by next week, and I'm fine with that. So, anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe down below. It's right down there. It's for free. It's not going to kill you. You know, tell your friends, tell your parents, tell your cousins, tell your whatever, girlfriend, I don't care, significant other, okay? And follow me on Twitter. The link down in the description box is also down there, believe it or not. And guys, I tweet a lot, alright? Except for this game, because I was like, in paranoia, and then it hit me going, well, we still got the Super Bowl, because guess what? Seattle, you could have ran the football, but you didn't. By the way, shout out to Pete Carroll, once again, giving the Patriots a Super Bowl championship. Anyways, that's it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.